Good evening, Mr. Speaker and fellow members of the House. I would like to first concede that definitely used oil is an area to be looked into. It is an area in which we will bring about many benefits, but we really need to look at the feasibility of this bill. What is the expected initial capital outlay of this bill? The opposition has said that the oil sold will be able to recuperate the losses of whatever that is spent on collection points, and as well as any other facilities such as probably basic foundations of the hub at Jurong Island and etc. But let me give you an analogy or a simple example. I use at the very most a few drops of oil when I cook an egg at home. How much oil do you think that these food companies will be able to produce in the cooking of their products, whatever food products they are producing? This calls to question whether there will be adequate amount of oil produced. For example, if we were looking at just a barrel a week of used oil, after refinery, perhaps there will be just half a barrel of oil left. This is completely inadequate to cover any cost used in the construction of these facilities. In addition, I would like to point out that there are problems with regards to the location. One of the main reasons that the opposition has raised with regards to why it should be situated on Jurong Island is because it is currently an oil refinery hub. But it isn't a good reason as to say why it should be placed there. It is a place that is far away from any food industries. You hear of any Kongguan biscuit food factories at Jurong Island. You are spending petrol to transport used oil there. Are you actually saving oil from it, or are you spending oil on it? We need to really look at this really carefully. In addition, collection systems. Is there an incentive enough to overcome the initial so-called inertia in getting companies signed up for it? Even though the government, the opposition has made it clear that this is compulsory for companies that meet a certain quota of oil production, oil usage, I am not really convinced as to how they would produce enough oil for this system to work. Also, for the collection points itself, does it not make sense that companies will set up the collection points themselves, given the approval of government, as well as the subsidies by the House over here? Companies will always seek to maximize their profits. Is it right that we should set up the collection points for them and let them use the facilities? Or we should provide help in terms of infrastructure, monetary help, logistical help, etc. in setting up these collection points? Also, given the difficulty that already exists in the current system of renewable energies, such as hydrogen, fuel cells, solar energy, etc., is it truly feasible to introduce yet another oil type to an already stressed facet of society? This calls to an inherent contradiction in whether we should really focus on this in this bill at all. Hence, I suggest that there needs to be very close attention and very close checks and balances to be placed within this bill to ensure that this bill will be a success, a so-called profit, or perhaps be able to recuperate the